Hello all! Storyteller Cavalis here with a... I'm not Storyteller Cavalis anymore, I'm just Cavalis. Anyways, we're here with a new game, which is Paper Sorcerer. We're going to be doing it on hard difficulty, because basically, just because... Yeah. Once there was a sorcerer who lived in a tower... Okay. The sorcerer terrorized the land with evil minions, until one day they roamed no more. At night, however, lights could still be seen burning in the windows of the dark tower. The king saw this was his chance to attack the sorcerer directly. He gathered 4 loyal and highly skilled subjects, entrusting them with a powerful artifact. An artifact that would seal away the sorcerer, ending this reign of terror once and for all. On the way, the group traversed dark caves, poisonous marshes, and ancient ruins. They climbed the dark tower floor by floor, beset by evil minions at every step. Once they reached the top, they confronted the sorcerer and activated the artifact. Well, that was a blinding flash of light. However, this is just the beginning of our tale. You awaken with a start, reflexively trying to cast a spell that dies in your throat when you see your surroundings. The last thing you remember was fighting 4 of the king's lapdogs. Banan the warrior, Akimi the mage, and Yaran the priest. They had a book that glowed with a fearsome light. You weren't the type to be easily scared, but as you looked into the light, you felt truly terrified, like you never have before. But you have all your arms, legs, fingers, and senses intact, so things could always be worse. In checking to make sure you are intact, you confirm you are a man. The first thing you figure you should do is find out where you are. Use WASD to move, or look about with the mouse, click on things to interact with them. So basically, to advance dialogue with respect, menu is M. In the upper right corner, options. Okay, upper right corner. If there's some, search. You feel some kind of subtle force in the room. It's making it difficult to concentrate, and your head feels all fuzzy. You can slowly feel your magic seeping away, along with your will to stand, escape, or do anything that doesn't involve lying down. Whatever kind of magic this is, it's truly insidious. You feel yourself nodding off already. You should probably lie down before you hurt yourself. The bars are cold to the touch. No matter how much you push and pull, they refuse to move even a fraction of an inch. In fact, they don't even give you the courtesy of making a rattling note sound. It's this thought that makes you realize that the room is rather silent. There's little ambient noise, and no sounds of people chatting. Just eerie silence. Okay, so quickly I'm going to talk about what this game is. It's basically an RPG, as we can see from this menu right here. And unlike most RPGs, we're actually playing as the villain, essentially. Do you want to? It doesn't take long before you feel. Right before you begin to slumber, however, you have the distinct impression you're being watched. You have a dream where you're talking with some friends you had when you were younger, but the room you're talking in isn't familiar, with plain stone walls and a table with several bags on it. When you open the bag in the center, a snake jumps out and slithers out of the room. When you awaken, there's a mouse sitting on the end of your bed, staring at you.
You're an interesting one. A sorcerer. That's some dark magic. Binding souls and calling them when needed. That can be a dangerous power. Dangerous, but useful.
What do you want?
I've been waiting for someone like you. I would like to escape, and I think you can help me. Right now, you have been sealed inside a prison of sorts. The king has been trapping threats to the kingdom here for decades. I think I know a way to escape, I can't do it alone, and a sorcerer like you is just what I need. If you would be willing to help me, I would be able to ensure we both get it.
Alright, I'll help you.
Excellent. The first thing you need to do is get out of the cell block.
Suddenly, a burst of intense magic energy fills the room. The oppressive force that was draining your magic is gone, as is the mouse. You hear a whispery voice in your mind.
I will find you again soon.
Anyways, this first part, you can feel some of your power returning. You may summon one of your former thralls stayed in the escape. Choose wisely. They will function as your party for the rest of your adventures here. Basically, your party members are, instead of it being other humans and whatnot, it's your minions. And your character, the sorcerer, is pretty strictly magic, so you're gonna want to take at least a healer and a tank. For this, however, I think I'm going to take the cultist. The cultist, an evil cleric sworn to aid you in your cause. He keeps the body alive through healing and defensive wards. Thanks to decent armor and an assortment of buffs, the cultist is the most defensive of the available healers. Still not without a few damage hits. He's a solid defensive character who would be useful in any party composition. Example skills are basically a strength buff and attack the enemy and restore some of his defenses. Can equip maces, light and medium armor, a shield, and one accessory. I'm going to summon him because solid healer, and that's something you can. As soon as you pass through the doorway, you see a single guard barreling down the hallway towards you. Hey you! How do you get out of your cell? What do you do? Attack! It's just one lone guard, you think to yourself. How tough can he be? Combat's turn-based. It's like, yeah. Basically, turn-based combat. Instead of mana, you have energy, which regenerates. And the dice icon on skills is the cooldowns. Alright. Black Bolt. Okay, cultist, I guess you'll just beef yourself up and attack. Damage. I really do like turn-based RPGs like this. Also, one quick second. Okay, so that's just for someone. Okay, so that's just basically what they can equip and whatnot. Alright. The door is sealed and won't open. You feel an overwhelming presence from the other side of the door. So powerful, you start to get a headache. This area is basically the tutorial, so there's not much exploring to be done. This small chest is locked. Examine. Decent craftsmanship, but the lock looks a little plain. You decide to leave the chest alone. Inside this chest is a veritable armory. However, their quality is dubious at best. And you get the impression that you were either being sent for repairs or to get scrapped. You find a worthless iron staff, a shameful iron axe, a worn iron dagger, a junky longsword, a dented iron mace, a shoddy greatsword, a rusty iron chain, a makeshift warhammer, a poorly made guitar, and an assortment of old rags to drape yourself in. You should make sure to equip your characters with some basic gear. Alright. Equipment. Sorcerer. Well, that would explain why I don't have anything. Alright. Let's see. Let's also... I'll use the longsword. Actually, right now we're magic, so... Worthless iron staff. And we could use the health. Alright. M. There. Okay. There we go. We're all equipped up now. So let's get a move on. The bed in this room is unusually small. You found one plain key. Inside the book in the cabinet is a book titled The Peaceful Path, Learning to Put Banditry Behind You. Do you want to take it? Yes. You decide to steal the book about learning not to steal. One broom and one mop. Actually, I could probably check the bed. You notice that this bed is particularly tiny. Examine. The bed itself has been made so tightly you could bounce a button. However, underneath the bed you find a small dusty button. Inside is a small wooden item, carved to resemble a rotund female goblin. Do you take the idol? No! Stealing's wrong. Because that's what the book about stealing that we stole is trying to teach us. A pair of guards are standing around murmuring as soon as you enter, they turn to face you. The shocked look on their faces is absolutely priceless. However, they quickly regain their composure and rush into attack. Other than HP and energy, there is one thing you need to keep track of. Def is a character's defense. It's subtracted from any damage inflicted. For example, if a guard attacks you for 10 damage, and you have 4 defense, 10 damage minus 4 defense equals 6 points subtracted from each. It goes down with each hit, but is restored after battle. If an attack causes 0 damage, it's because the target's defense is higher than the damage cost. They can increase through armor and certain skills. Alright. Quick heal on Sorcerer. So that way I can get my health up. And Black Belt. There, 7 hit points. Alright. I cast Black Bolt Magic Missile! Okay. One down, one more to go. This will definitely be a slower start than some. There we go. And yeah. Also, I figure this will be the first series that I start off in Trial Run. Trial Run is essentially going to be... Actually, no. Trial Run is something that I'll do with a different game. You can feel some of your power returning. You may summon one of your former thralls to aid in your escape. Utilize it. Okay, so we already have a healer, so Witch and Vampire we do not need. Let's see. Fast armed attacker, powerful berserker, stalwart defender, bolsters and cripples, mix of magic, deadly assassin, sneaky thief. I think we need someone who can put some damage on the table, so I think I'll take... Well, I'll take the troll. The troll, a bloodthirsty assassin. He's been specially trained to tear your enemies to pieces. Focus on dealing as much damage as possible as fast as possible. He has a variety of hard-hitting attacks, as well as a few damage over time abilities. Examples: Massacre. Deal damage based on how much energy you have. Poison Fist. Poisons an enemy, costs damage over time. Can equip with guitars, light armor, and 1 accessory. The troll has been summoned. Use it well. Don't forget to equip your new ally. Alright. Troll, you get this poorly made guitar and this armor. We are all wearing rats. You come across a hunched-over old goblin sweeping the hallway. As you approach, he turns around and his eyes slowly widen until they're the size of saucers. He looks around to make sure no one is around and quickly hobbles over up to you.
What are you doing here? How did you get out of your cell?
A very strange mouse. He squints at you.
A mouse.
He thinks for a moment before suddenly letting out a gasp.
The spirit of the book.
Who of the what? After a furtive glance over his shoulder, he leans closer.
Right now, you are in a magical artifact of great power. The Librum Claustrum. A book that isn't really a book at all. More like its own extra-dimensional... More like its own extra-dimensional space. It is used by heroes under orders from the king to imprison evil and maintain peace in the realm. Evil, such as you and I. Someone or something is put here, they are supposed to go into a deep sleep for all eternity, dreaming the dreams of madmen. But, as we know, that isn't always the case. Sometimes the spell's designed to sap our strength don't work. Other times, the spirit of the book has been known to interfere. Either way, the result is usually the same. An enemy escapes and the gods hunt them down. They relish in their excitement. What do you have?
What do you ask? What exactly is the spirit of that?
I don't really know. No one does. I think she's an inmate who escaped, like you.
What are these gems everyone's carrying around?
Those gems have a very special property. If you look into one and concentrate, you can briefly see the outside world from someone else's eyes. For the people in here, it offers a brief but intoxicating bit of escapism. Most people here actually use them as currency. After you've been here for so long, being able to see the real world, even briefly, is more valuable than any sword or diamond. After hearing the explanation, you feel very curious. Do you look into a gym? You look into the gym and concentrate. You feel yourself slowly being drawn in until everything goes dark. There's a flash of light, and suddenly you're standing at a bathroom sink. You look into the mirror and see a middle-aged man staring back at you. Placing a hand on your rather round gut, you let out a deep sigh. I used to be so scared, you think to yourself in a voice you've never heard before. Suddenly, there's another flash of light, and you're back in the Librum with the goblin. He gives you a knowing look and nods. The gem in your hand has crumbled to dust. What do you do here? I mostly just clean up after the gods. They let me stay out because I repented my evil ways, and I make the laundry smell like freshly cut grass. But believe me, if I could, I would burn this whole place to the ground. Now, head. Is there anything I can do to avoid the gods? You're lucky you met me.
It so happens I know. Turns around abruptly at the sound of two men talking in the room down the hall.
There isn't much time.
He hands you a red feather.
There's a safe place where others like you are hiding. If you can continue through the cell block, you will eventually come across a dark pit. Jump into it. This feather will ensure you wind up at the sanctuary. Good luck. Oh yeah, watch out for the knight. He's in charge of this block.
Before you can ask any more questions, he turns around and hurries down the stairs behind you. Okay. Just quickly setting up a save. Might as well just make more saves. We save! Save all the data. Make sure. Plus, that way I don't ever feel like just playing this on my own time. Alright. When you're exploring, most enemies will be displayed as a floating cloud or shadow. Like that!
Fight.
Okay, Troll, what skills do you have? Break, a powerful strike, and stealth. Chance to dodge attacks and generate sound. Alright, break that, Squire! I don't have any items, and I was meaning to just click on the skill, but whatever. defense damage to the troll and sorcerer. Break. 7 damage to defense. So not as powerful as I was hoping, but still decent. Black bolt! Yeah! Alright, troll. You cannot break. So just punch him in the face. A lot! Hopefully painfully. For him, not for you. Wow. Okay, that actually does more damage than his punch. I mean, that's probably just because of the fact that the break is very RNG reliant. I'll just straight up attack him, because at this point I just need to get like 1 damage in, if that. Victory! 412 experience, 1 iron mace. Level 2. Level 3, smite. Cause extra divine damage. 18 gems. 42 gems. 72 gems. 1 lesser healing potion. 1 brass toe ring. Why would you even have that? It sounds stupid. Fight! Black bolt! Break him. Break him! Do it. And let's see how good smite is. If Black bolt! Bad! 10 damage. Break. 9 damage. Smite. 8 damage. However, if there's something that is weak to define, then it will actually be pretty good. Quick heal on Sorcerer. Black bolt! Troll, just punch him. Alright. I do like the style of the game. How it has the rather ink-drawn style. Alright, troll. Go stab him in the face. Kill him with your punch. Leather helmet. And a scrap. Okay. I'm gonna give 1 mag subordinates a helmet. There, now you have a helmet. Do I have any better armor? No. I also think I have a better mace, so I'll give them that. Alright. Hello? Anyone here? Room service, taking all your stuff. Grab a piece of paper that reads, "From now on, keep your stuff on your side." 2 tobacco leaves. 1 brass snuff box. A leather cape. Glass beads. A bag of sun chips. I don't know why I added that last bit, but whatever. That looks like everything. Would you like to go to the next level? Yes. You can feel some of your power returning. You may summon one of your former thralls to aid in your escape. Choose wisely. They will function as your party for the rest of your adventures here. Alright, so we have damage. Somewhat. We have the healer, so like the healer slash tank. I think I want to go for the ghost. Actually, you know what? Let's take the abomination, because having some anti-magic would probably be good. The abomination is a defensive character. Yeah, anti-mage dispel. And arcane bend. Can wield warhammers, light armor, and heavy armor. The abomination has been summoned. Use them well. Don't forget to equip him up. That's something you always have to do. Makeshift warhammer, rags, and a leather cape. He's fancy. Wait. Huh. In here it's classified as a protector, but out here it's an abomination. That's interesting. 1 opal bracelet, 10 HP plus 6 magic. Holy crap. Sign me up. Gimme. I am the wizard. Enemy. Enemy. Glowy orb. A glowing ball of light hovers before you.
Oh, you're a new one. Just what are you up to? I think I'll follow you for a bit and find out. Yeah.
Inside the sack is a dead rat. You decide to leave him in relative peace. Well, time to fight. Hello. Let's just challenge him. Black bolt as always. And actually no. Increase the body's strength. Huzzah! This guy's definitely a lot tankier. Alright, abomination. Get to work. Chop, chop. Also, you should probably break her. See if that actually does damage. Okay, one second. Tweaking that down a little bit. Okay. Smite thy enemy, my cultists! Hey, I actually did some HP damage with a physical attack. Okay, seems like magic is why this is why you'd want to have magic in your party besides the sorcerer. Because the sorcerer is good and all, but yeah, it's still rather limited. At least defense can be worn down to the point where physical attacks actually do a lot of damage. That's definitely one of the more unique things about this game. Troll reached level 3. Adrenaline rush increases strength and agility. Charging strike. An attack that charges your energy. Who'da thunk? I mean, I kind of assumed that it would have been something like actually charging at the enemy. It's barely been used. Most of the writing is about the lack of discipline among the guards. Of course, a lot of the lads in here don't know what they're doing. Sons of farmers and gutter rats promise a life with purpose. God. You're too young to understand what being here forever really means. The final page looks like it's gone wet. I think it's blurry and hard to read, but you can make out some of it. Was the only one who understood me. Now he's dead. Kenrick didn't deserve it. I'm sure that stinking goblin knows something. Next time the others aren't around, I'll make him talk. One breast enough box. Okay. I think that I'm gonna cut it here, because while it may be a bit of a cliffhanger, my throat probably can't take anymore. God. So this has been maybe the start of Paper Sorcerer with your host Cavalis. I'm gonna start it as a trial run, so basically a one-shot, and if people actually take an interest in it, I will continue the series. So goodbye for now! I need water badly! No Sorcerer. That is me.